Hey, well met friends, Andang here for another episode of Fellowship of the Creeps episode. It is 34, and we are in the Etmores trying to avoid being completely ransacked by a bunch of freeps, but we'll see what happens.
I completely lost everything.
What do you mean by lost everything?
I couldn't hear you, you just cut out.
Oh, well, hopefully it worked on my end.
Okay, and what are we doing since?
We're gonna
Dying.
be dying to freeps, hopefully.
Well, where are you right now?
In TR, waiting for stuff to load in,
And
because
the
right now I
freaks
don't
are
see
inside
anything.
The keep.
I'm getting damage.
You're getting.
That's a good sign.
Oh, no wonder I've got a captain attacking me.
Which floor are you on?
I'm
bottom
outside the
floor.
keep, running away.
On my screen, I'm stunned and still
Yeah,
moving.
if you're in by the keep, I would recommend going through the back door because you have no chance of getting through
Now he tells us.
the front.
Well, I've got two freaks pounding on me
Oh
right
god.
now.
Yeah.
Maybe we should stay away from TR,
Yes, that's what I
Yes.
thought would be the best bet.
so that we don't get obnoxious amounts of lag.
And death.
Yeah, but that's probably
Laggy
why you
death.
couldn't hear me through TeamSpeak, because there was so much lag from the freeps. Alright, let's...
Maybe I'll turn in a quest at Ice and Deep.
There you go.
We seem to be next to it at the moment.
Yeah. Not a whole lot we can do with that many freeps around. I suppose we could try one of the outposts.
Yep, that's my plan, to go to the south to an outpost.
Yes.
And if we see any freeps on our way through TA, then so be it.
So, where's the quest giver in this place?
There's not a quest giver in there.
Oh, what am
Finally.
I supposed to...
That's way to the north.
That's delightful.
Oh, the quest giver is in the other place.
Yep,
Then why was there a quest ring here?
because it was to take the outpost, which now that it's red, is
Oh,
not
okay.
a quest anymore.
Never mind.
We should... Oh, never mind. We just took an outpost.
Yep,
Are
We
But-
just did it with our mind.
yep, that's right, we're that talented. At least Shares is.
I just yelled at it.
You
Yep.
yelled at it, and we... you scared away the freaks.
Well, that's how I killed them, isn't it?
Yep,
What, you're Dragonborn or something?
only
Yeah.
half Dragonborn, actually. Alright, so what I have done this week, this is probably the longest introduction to what I've done this week, but so I haven't actually logged in to LOTRO in the last week, and that's because I've been extremely busy with a job, a new job, and classes as well. I've been taking some summer classes, and then also creating a website, a LOTRO portal. And LOTRO Academy's moved on to there, and several other contributors and writers and general content creators, video makers, podcasters are all coming to this one portal site, I guess you could call it.
One portal to rule them all?
Yes, one portal to rule them all, only we're not trying to take over the world. We're just trying to provide people with really good content in one easy, well-organized place. And so, hopefully we can achieve
that's what
that
they say
goal.
in Aperture Science.
Yeah, but I don't think that's exactly our goal, Pineleaf. But
Okay.
I don't remember mentioning that at any of our meetings. But anyway.
Uh-oh.
So yeah, LOTROplayers.com is basically a joining of several different content creators all come together to host their content, and hopefully it's well designed and easy to find everything there. And Pineleaf actually has a pretty large section that he can talk about during his playthrough. The main thing though I'm trying to do is get all the Fellowship of the Creeps episodes archived onto there. So that is the current project I'm going through. I'm about halfway done. And so that should help a lot of new players find Fellowship of the Creeps and make our audience bigger. And who knows, maybe we'll end up with more people with us in our open group each week.
Hopefully we'll die less then.
Yeah, maybe. That's
I
not
thought
a
it was just
guarantee.
they have more people to die.
See, now Pine Leaf will just stand out even more in the larger the group you get. So yeah, anyway, Ivan is unknown right now where in the world he is, but Sprydra is off at church camp, and Albaros is spending time with his family, so that's why there's only 3 members this week
How
of
many
Fellowship of
camps
the
is
Creeps.
she at this summer?
Well, the other stuff was band related. This time it's a church camp, so that's what's going on there. So anyway,
They need someone to play the piano for them?
no, it's just a fun little retreat kind of thing over the weekend. So anyway, once you guys get here, we can take this outpost.
Yeah, I'm running up. I think it's going the wrong way.
Hopefully we'll be able to do it. Luckily we do have 2 healers, but our only DPS is Pine Leaf, so we'll see what goes on.
Oh, great!
I'm sure we'll do fine.
I'm sure we will too.
I mean, as long as the freaks don't show up and kill us all.
Right.
Now, when have they ever done something like that?
Just every episode, about right
Yeah,
now.
just everyone. And usually more than once.
And this show will be about 15 minutes shorter than normal, just because of the fact that, well, there were technical difficulties because apparently the game didn't want me to get in because it still thought I was logged into the previous server. And so it didn't want to let me log in again. But luckily got that all squared away, and so now we're going through here. Pine Leaf, what did you do this week?
Alright, as soon as I get unstunned. Do we have a
No.
target selection so I know where to...
You are the target selection, Pine Leaf.
Oh, wonderful fun. Alright, what did I do this week? Alright, my Guardian reached level 73.
Nice.
I'm in Dunland, as you wouldn't be surprised to know.
Well, that is what is usually done about that area.
Yeah. So I'm about to go into the part of the epic where you have a little side trip to Isengard.
Okay, yeah, that's an interesting little part there.
Oh god, Warden.
Oh, what happened to...
Get the warden.
It's a squishy one too, so we might have a good chance of getting him.
It's not Pine Leaf.
Actually, might as well kill these NPCs. He doesn't do much damage. And they get more of a threat to us right now than he is.
That's pretty funny, actually.
Well, I just know because I've seen him in action. And he's a fairly low rank, so...
Right.
Oh, you mean it'll be similar to what happens if I jumped onto onto Pine Leaf and...
Something like that, but you have an excuse.
What? That I don't know how to play?
Well, yeah, the last time you went out there, that was your first.
Right.
Imagine the heal's alright.
You seem to be doing a good job.
I heal when I get a chance, but I'm taking a lot of hits. Ah, there we go. We've got a high rank Reaver right by us, so it should be alright.
Yep.
And I don't know why he just ran straight past us.
He wasn't paying attention.
Make sure you get a hit on him so he gets.
Alright, let's get the Runekeeper.
There's a Runekeeper?
Or Warden. Same thing.
Oh. Okay, I was trying to switch because I was wondering, where's the Runekeeper?
Alright,
There we
continue.
go.
Oh, okay.
Now I'm really gonna need heals.
There, I got the fire gourd. Now I can help heal you.
Alright. Now, on my Hunter on Landreval, I reached level 28. I know, on Landreval and Arkenstone. I reached level 28 and ran several skirmishes. I know, surprise, surprise.
Absolutely shocking, finally, if I had no idea.
Yes. Now,
I can't look at you the same way.
Never again.
Alright. Now, on Arkenstone, I was running 2 Lore Masters. So the Elder Lore Master is okay. The Elder Lore Master completed the second part of the legendary item quest, which means now I can resume my regular questing and start leveling up my legendary items in earnest.
Nice.
All right, let's see. And while I was doing that, during the Watcher, when fighting the Watcher during the second half of the legendary instance, I managed to get 2 pages to drop
Nice.
off the tentacles. And I wonder, okay, don't ask me how the tentacle drops pages, but it did.
Yes, it's, I was wondering why I'd already heard that, and then I remembered that we had a failed recording of LOTRO Academy.
Yes.
Oh, it's
Yeah, switch targets.
free raid. It's a whole raid.
Okay, try to get out.
Throw you a bowl since you're the most likely to escape. Just
I got stunned, and there's like 3 out here waiting for me. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get out.
yeah,
Well,
I'm
certainly not.
I just have to make it down this hill. Come on. Now I need to come over under the tunnel.
You're wet for me, so yeah, that's fine.
This isn't gonna work at all. Nope. Not happening.
Well, at least we know where they are.
Oh, that's a great name for a creep, the training dummy.
Alright.
Buff up.
Let's head towards TA.
As for the other lore master, I had created a new lore master that is the basis for my character in a story series I'm doing on the new website.
Why don't you go ahead and talk about that?
All right, we'll talk about the website. All right, my section on the website is called Skirmish Academy.
Surprise, surprise.
Yes, and it's a part of LOTRO Academy that obviously specializes in skirmishes. Therefore, I've put up a couple of news stories. One was saying that, explaining what the site is. Another one to mention that the skirmish Survival Barrel Downs is down for reasons that I haven't the slightest clue about.
Not like anyone runs that one anyway.
And I think they were actually talking about that on what was it? LOTRO Reporter. They actually mentioned that. They read your article and talked about that.
Well, they might have found out independently also.
Yeah, but they were plugging our site on there anyway. So.
Ah, okay. So they... So that's a little problem that we've got there. Hopefully soon they will get that fixed. Maybe in 11.1 they'll bring it back up.
Hopefully.
Yep.
A second area in there is Ask Pineleaf.
Which is my favorite series, by the way.
And that's where I answer questions concerning the skirmishes. The first article was a question about someone from Landreville, Bill Curry from Landreville, who asked about skirmish soldiers and Tier 1 versus Tier 2.
And they actually found the site and the answer within like a day of you writing it without you telling them.
Yeah.
Which I thought was really funny.
But Bokari is in the Lonely Mountain Band, and I'm guessing that
Very true, but still.
that may have given them a clue on the matter. Let's see. A third area is called House of the Wolf, which is my storytelling section.
Yeah, and you already have a little bit of an article on there already.
Yeah, I put up chapter 1 on Friday. And we'll see how that story works out. And that's the reason why I created this new lore master, is the lore master I created is based on the lore master that I'm using in this story. It's not obvious yet that the person in the main character, is the lore master, because so far I've only mentioned him being a farmer.
Right.
But
What are the other two sections?
Alright, the other two sections, one of them is the main teaching center, the lesson center, where I'll go into descriptions of step-by-step lessons on skirmishing. Sort of, I can't remember the exact name right now, but the idea is...
I'm pretty sure it's just skirmish lessons.
Yeah, skirmish lessons. Yeah, it makes sense. And in that section, then we'll have I'll do step-by-step classes. So the first lesson is going to be what is a skirmish. Then I'll go into more details on things like how do you start running skirmishes, how do you run skirmishes, and all that stuff. And then once I get all that done, then we can go into some more interesting things like details about soldiers and the like. The final section is probably going to be the last one to get any good content in there, and that is the guides. This is where the version 2 of the guides are going to be going.
Okay, very cool. Alright, anything else you've done this week?
Alright, now my new lore master just reached level 20, which means that I'm in a position now where I can get my writing training and start running skirmishes. But I just turned level 20, so I haven't had a chance to do that yet.
Right.
Now, when I was doing the introduction, I ran a new quest that was added in Update 11 called Signs and Portents.
Yes, I've done that as well. It's quite an interesting one.
Yeah, so that was
Where was
my
that?
first time seeing that one of it.
It's during the intro.
Yes, during the intro. If you are doing it with a man or a hobbit, it will be inside the hunting lodge.
Okay, is it related to anything later on, or is
It's
it...
more of a teaser of what you will get.
Yeah, it's a teaser.
Okay, that's interesting.
It's a dream type one.
Interesting.
So that's all going to, and I believe there's another version of it in Dwalin's Court for dwarves and elves.
Yes, there is.
Oh yeah, I think I did that one on beta server. I remember that now.
Yeah, it was on update 10 or 9 originally, but it was very rough at the time. When
Okay.
they finally finished it off.
Yes, and now with this lore master, it's going to be even more than usual emphasizing skirmishes, in that I am going to try to avoid as much as possible running typical skirmishes, and not typical skirmishes, typical quests on this one. In other words, avoid the ones that are associated with quest packs.
Okay.
Therefore, when I say quest packs, I mean even the free ones like Bree, the Shire, and Erdoine and the Lone Lands.
Right.
So I managed to get to level 20 without doing a single one of those quests.
By farming.
It was farming and cooking, partly. You probably didn't mean farming in that way, but
Well, yeah, I did actually. Crafting in general.
yeah, I did crafting. I also did the deed for Enmity of the Dead, so I went to the Battle Downs in order to do that. When I did the epic storyline.
Hello, around here.
Hello.
Alright, so I did as many of those quests as I possibly could. And of course the crafting, so that's me. But I avoided all the standard landscape quests. So that's what worked there. And what else happened? At first I was planning to wait before doing any tasks, because if I'm not doing quests, then I'm not getting much money. But I managed to get 2 Hobbit presents with huge heaps of silver.
Okay, nice.
Which gives me plenty of silver.
So I guess there actually is a use for the huge heaps of silver that it always gives out.
Right. So therefore, since I had plenty of silver there, then I decided to go and plenty of silver there. I decided to do tasks, and of course that also helped me to level up a bit.
Okay.
Now, concerning avoiding these quests associated with quest packs, there is one type, though, that I will be doing despite that, and those are those that are going to jump out and bite you in the middle of a skirmish. For example, in Way of Smiths, the Fire Grims there, if you haven't completed or don't have Grimly Lethal, the Fire Grims are going to have these huge quest rings on top of them.
Ah, so the auto bestowing quests effectively in the skirmishes then.
If it's a mob that is eligible for that particular item, and there are very few mobs that are eligible for a auto bestowal quest, and the only one I know for sure is Grimly Lethal.
And are those repeatable?
I have no. Well, it wasn't traditionally, because traditionally it was a quest that was bestowed in the Flaming Deeps, since it's a Flaming
Right,
Deeps
but
quest.
with those kind of quests, usually they try to make them repeatable. So
Well, not all of them are.
that's true.
I'm not sure that one is. I think it's meant to be part of when you just walk into the Flaming Deeps, you see the Grims, you kill them.
Yeah.
I'm
Okay.
guessing.
And in fact, you can still pick up the quest at the old place where you used to pick it up at. Just they decided to also make it an auto bestowal one in addition.
My guess is that those Grims that you get in the old store quest from, they took the Grims from the Flaming Deeps and put them in the skirmish, so they are essentially the same Grims.
Yeah, most
Okay.
likely that's really. But you could always get those grims were always eligible for the skirmish, since I've been using those on that quest for a long time.
Oh, so now they actually drop from the Grims themselves instead of you having to pick it up.
Yeah. Now the other one, which is probably going to be would have to pick up, would be from the wargs, and the wargs drop a collar and attack at dawn, which is annoying.
Right.
Actually, in these days, it's probably not as annoying as it used to be, because you no longer have things, asking you to. In these days where auto auto looping is now in, so probably not as bad as it used to be. I'd have to test that out to see if it's as bad as it used to be.
Heals on everybody.
I
Alright.
want to bring them all the way over here so we don't get
Yep.
respawns.
Yep.
All the way over here, please.
And don't fly out the window.
Oh,
Whatever you do.
God. I can tell you stories that's happened so many
Right.
times.
Well, that happened on this show, remember? Last week.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, my Runekeeper reached level 80.
Because you didn't have enough characters already.
Right. And reached level 80 and is questing in the Norcrofts. So let's see what about wardens? Did I do anything? Well, my warden on Winfola ran a few tier 2 skirmishes with those are my traditional Sunday small fellowship skirmishes.
Right.
CG Pioneer.
Right. And now outside of LOTRO, I was playing more Skyrim. And I'm currently level 9. And I've become a member of the Bard's Guild and had a quest with a God of Madness or whatever he is.
Those are fun.
Deidre, or whatever they're called.
Yeah, the Daedra.
Deidre. Yes. So that was a rather weird setup.
Which one was it?
Which one was it?
Was it the one where you go to a party?
Yeah, it looks like a party.
Okay.
Shegarat.
Yep, that one's a fun one.
Is there a problem?
No. Still want to be on CG though.
So what else have you done, Pineleaf?
Alright, then, while in Solitude, I was attacked by a bunch of cultists, and it was talking about taking ship to some island somewhere. I did a quick look at there, and eventually I decided that the area was still a little above my level because it turns out that it's part of an expansion. Part of the dragon. In fact, it wasn't too big of a surprise to me to find that out because the cultists attacked me right after I bought the Dragonborn expansion.
Yep.
Was there a connection there? Yes.
Just maybe.
Yeah, just maybe. And speaking of Dragonborn, I managed to finish the quest finally got around to finishing the quest where I'm supposed to retrieve a horn.
Nice.
So I retrieved the horn, brought it back to whatever that monastery is, and now I have that word complete. I think I have another one that I could finish because the same quest line where I got the horn at also led me to another dragon that I killed. So I have a spare soul, I think, for a word that I haven't yet activated.
Okay.
And I also picked up the word for etherealness, which you get that when you're getting the horn. But making some progress in there. And I also saw today a new video made by Mist and
Yes, and Rolf. They went through.
Yes, and Mist and Rolf made a new video concerning their valiant attempts at level 75 to duo the turtle.
Yeah. It's starting to get a little bit.
Around here, or am I supposed to concentrate on one?
Look at the target assist.
Oh, you finally have target assist. You told me we didn't need one, so I have been ignoring that section.
Well, you were the target assist for a while.
Yeah.
So anyway, anything else, Pine Leaf?
That, I think, actually covers it.
Alright, and then one thing I would like to mention is that on the new website, Sprydra also has a daily screenshot segment, where each day she puts up a screenshot, and if you want to send in screenshots, you can go to one of her articles, and she has her email and all that stuff of where to send in the screenshots, so that you can have your screenshots shared with everybody on the site.
Oh, great. We killed one of the first marshals, so they're going to respawn.
Yep, Pine Leaf did. Anyway.
How did I kill him? Because I had switched to the Captain General.
Well,
But
you
you've
were
been
on their target a long
last
time.
10 minutes.
Yeah. You didn't tell me anything while switching.
Well, he actually did like 3 or 4 times, but you ignored him. But anyway.
What? Oh, wait. Oh, you put it... Did you... oh, they typed
No,
it
he
out?
verbally told you. But anyway.
Oh, you mean on a different channel that I'm not listening to?
No, in the TeamSpeak channel.
That's what I meant by the CG. Captain General.
Oh, when you said CG, it happened to be right at the time that there was a conjunction. I thought you meant... when you said CG, I thought you meant conjunction.
But
Nope.
Future reference, CG is Captain General.
Well, I had not known that.
Yeah.
Well, now you do.
That's what happens is I'm very bad with acronyms.
Yeah, there are a lot of them. The wars.
Yep.
Okay.
And then also Mystery and Rolf, or well, Mystery and Lillicate are putting together a segment of their own fan fiction as well, with 2 lore masters because
Because one lore master isn't good enough.
well, they just wanted to show that they were better than you finally. But their words, not mine. On the canceled recording, I must mention, not the failed recording of LOTRO Academy. But anyway. And then what else? And then
Yeah.
Lillicate
Oh, I
also
have a
has a really good video on there as well. And anyway, finally, for your question.
Do any creep classes have power giving abilities?
The spider has one.
At a high rank.
At a high rank, yeah.
I
No,
rank
that's not going to
9.
help much since I'm the one who's low on power.
Yeah, the spider used to be really good on power, but they quite nerfed it.
Are you using your power drain attack a lot?
The
What
spider
power
doesn't have
drain
one.
attack?
It'll reduce the enemy's power, but it doesn't give it back.
Yeah, that takes a lot of power to use. So
Yeah.
I found that out
Yeah.
on my reaver.
Well, what's that one's called?
I'm not sure.
Toxin. Don't use that.
Yeah.
Because it's useless.
Yeah, you just put it on the Captain General. Do I get a turn to say what I did?
Yeah, you do.
1 second. So let's see, where was I? No, I can't even think of it. Anyway, Arinthir, go ahead and tell what you did this week.
Well, I finally got to 20 subscribers and 5,000 views
Nice.
on my channel. So I got an extra on music video with 2 Steps from Hell as always. I got 3 songs in one video. The whole video was just one night of me in Stagger's raid. We did a lot of freak killing in that.
Always nice to hear.
Yep.
I think I got about 4,000 infamy total that night.
Nice.
And I think I got my War Leader during 5 since last week.
Very cool.
Got all your goodies from ranking up.
I think so. I've actually been doing pretty good on comms lately.
Anything else?
I don't think there's anything else actually.
Alright, sure. So what have you done this week?
How long did Pine Leaf take?
We started about 20 minutes late because of technical difficulties. So.
Ah. So are we running 20 minutes late?
It depends on how long shares takes and what all's going on, and how long this keep takes as well.
Oh, I doubt we'll actually take it.
I doubt
It's
it as
gonna
well.
turn up. As for what I did, it won't take anywhere near as long as it did last week.
Or as long as Pine Leaf.
Yeah, or pine leaf levels.
Which, in the failed recording of LOTRO Academy, I did mention that you actually talked longer than Pine Leaf, but that's no longer there.
Yep. Let's see. First thing, I'm still doing Hype Bolt on my Lawmaster. I'm about 50% done now. I bought some Mithril coins. It was actually to do with my Guardian, which I'll talk about later, but I had some left over from that. I used just to reset it a couple of times. I just want to get it done, really. Now I've got most of the deeds finished. I just need one more, the double quests, like where you go to an instance area. I need one of those for the Norcrofts, and then I'm done with all the deeds. For the quests, at least.
Okay.
Heal.
Yeah, I know, dying. Anyway, more important things. Creep side, I've still been playing on the War Leader, trying to get him ranked up a bit more. He is 36% of the way to rank 8 now.
Nice.
Still a very long way to go. I've only been getting about 1k-ish a day. And I had the internet problems this week, so I haven't been doing too much. My Guardian, he is now at level 24. I decided to go for the North Downs because obviously the Guardian is a very survival class, and I've decided to take my time with this one and go places I usually don't, because most of the time I go for the Lowlands and then to Evandim and then to Borkel and stuff like that. I'm going to try the more challenging, in quotes, places this time.
Right. Are we ready to switch targets now?
Start working on those.
Yes,
yeah.
yes. That was my fault. Where I was now. Yes, I attempted some of those group quests in the first part of North Downs. I forgot the place name, but that area. I did a couple of them, but some of the high-level ones were too much even for my Guardian to do.
Okay.
So I ended up moving on and doing some quests a bit further on. Other than that, I haven't really done that lot this week. Oh, that was a big crit. That's good.
Yeah.
And
Sorry about that.
I'm rezzing.
Go ahead and res them, yeah.
That's quick.
If you have a bubble, I could use it, because they're all on me now.
Yep, got it. There we go. Probably the right key. Anyway, yeah, that's about it.
Okay.
I mean, not quite as productive as I was before.
Yeah. But yeah, I do recommend everyone check out the new website, and there should be quite a lot more content contributors coming to that, both on Creep and Creep side. We have a lot of things in the works there, and a lot of new writers coming on, so I recommend checking that out. And even if you don't necessarily like some of the stuff that's on there now, there's going to be a lot more content creators coming on, so in the future there might be a lot more stuff that you like.
Which
on
website is this?
LOTROplayers.com. It's what I've been working on ridiculously long recently. Which is also why there have been a severe lack of content compared to what I was doing on my channel.
Heals on you. These guys seem stuck to you.
Until you get the aggro back, I'll need a lot more healing if you ever get it back.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm trying to. I'll wait for you to get to rank 6.
That'll be nice.
This was so much easier when we had 2 decently ranked war leaders.
Yeah.
if you have any purple pots, I would recommend getting rid of that debuff because I think it makes you very weak.
I don't.
Power through it. My bubble is up too, if we need that.
How much time does your terror banner have? Or her,
I have
or
it
her.
traded so that it's 1 minute duration and 2 minutes 30 cooldown.
Yeah, but how much is left on the cooldown now?
It should be up in about 5 seconds.
What?
Wait, the
Okay.
cooldown is longer than the duration on a banner?
Yeah.
The debuff banner.
Okay.
My
This is
buffing
debuff.
banner can be kept up non-stop.
Oh, okay. Now it sounds logical.
Yeah, for one that
Tell
would
me
take up
when
forever.
your terror banner is down so that I can put mine up.
I just dropped it, so it should be up for another minute, and then you can hit yours. I stuck to you. Or get this guy to 50 and then
I'm
switch.
disarmed!
Oh no, that's devastating.
His fangs are gone, guys. Uh-oh, the CG's down to like 28. Don't hit him at all, please.
I don't know who's been hitting him, I think it's one of our...
I think you're right, but that's really not good.
I mean, at least we'll get a CG symbol.
True.
Yeah, I think you AoE'd him then.
Yeah, I did because the other guy's already damaging him anyway. And that AoE does so much damage that it...
Oh, this one's
It's
quite
worth
high
it.
up. Let's get this one down.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm on him. Not that you can see, but...
I could use some heals right now.
Yep. Right. Going to bubble.
Did somebody rank up?
I don't think... Oh, no, that was probably the bubble.
Okay, never mind. Well, now that we're focusing fire, we're getting this one down pretty quick, I guess.
There's not a lack of DPS.
Comparatively quick.
The Captain General is about to die.
Yeah, we know.
Yeah, there's not a whole lot we can do about it now. Just try
Why?
and kill
Who's
him.
attacking
If he
Captain
dies,
General?
we're not gonna do very well.
We know.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, I never expected to actually take this keep. Every time we've tried it, it seems we've failed.
Yeah, but we haven't been assaulted by Freebs this time, so it would be kind of nice.
Having trouble healing him.
I'm on him.
Yeah,
I'm on him.
so-
I'm on him.
Go.
Yep, he's still DPSing away at the CG.
Who is?
The
Oh,
other guy in our
yeah,
group. If somebody could message him and tell him to stop, that'd be great.
For some reason, I'm typing in raid chat, it's not coming up on my filter.
Rez, please.
BG just... Oh! Damn. Oh. Sorry, that was my fault.
And I was too busy messing with raid stuff. So, sorry about that. CG's
Okay, the
still up,
Captain General
barely.
has a heal on him, though.
Oh,
That
that's
should
good.
help.
For some reason,
I
the
I think that's the
marshals
first
of
time we've
raid-
been glad that the CG has a heal.
Yeah.
I'm not sure why the FMs are great.
I'm not sure either, but they are.
Oh, at least I have all the aggro now. Except the one on Pine Leaf. And I'm lagging out.
Probably just
I
because we're
just did
taking
too
so
a little
long,
bit.
is my only guess.
Can we get somebody that's DPSing on the target assist? so that I know who we're all attacking. Because I'm just trying to heal right now.
Yeah, well, you have it on the first martial right now.
Oh, he punted me out the window then.
Yeah, that would have been terrible.
Tell me if you need your, if you need my bubble.
I think Pine Leaf needs it.
Yep.
That's who I've used it on last time.
Pine Leaf, you forgot to turn your mitigation buff ratio on.
Oh! I can't even remember where it's at now. I completely forgot about it.
Yeah, I was sort of wondering why you were the squishiest when you should be one of the tougher ones.
Now, why is the first marshal now? Not the, yeah, first marshal. Why is it gray?
We don't know.
I think it might be something to do with the raid setup change or something. I'm not sure.
Yeah, it could be because we converted to a raid.
There we go. Pine Leaf's not dying as quickly.
Yippee!
We might
Maybe
be able
that's
to pull
why
this
he's
off.
been dying all the time.
Just
Might.
maybe.
CG is still alive?
Yeah,
Yes, he is.
barely. And I mean barely.
Just nobody poke him.
And make sure nobody's
He
poking
might
him,
fall
please.
over.
60, 30, 8. What a bit. I think we're getting in now.
We might actually do this.
Now it's jinxed.
Yeah, now we're gonna die. Thanks.
Yep. Okay, now to this guy.
My
Yep.
res is up, so it's okay if somebody dies.
Mine's almost over halfway to being up as well.
It's not an
You have
invitation, by the way.
the res
I
trait.
have, yes. It's just still 2 minutes.
Alright, do we have them
Alright.
all about down this
We're
far
just
now?
gonna now burn down the Osmond.
30, 20, 45.
This 45 one needs to be taken down. Brought down from the clouds. Did anyone else hear like a really loud roar to their left?
My game sound is off, so.
Mine too.
But it was
Okay.
probably me.
There was a really loud roar to the left. I don't know what that means.
Can you plop down
Unless you have
your
a line
banner
in your
of
house.
terror?
I might have a
my-
line in my house. That's right,
My
Cheers.
banner's on cooldown. Feel free to drop yours.
There's still one at 34
Mine is
and
at
32
12 seconds left.
and 5.
35. Oh, I'm dying. Very.
Alright, heals
Stand up,
quickly,
put my
quickly.
bubble on you when I'm up.
Thank you.
And of course my big heal got interrupted.
Okay, I'm putting my banner down. When did they reduce the
There
banner
you go.
down to 2 minutes instead of 2.5?
Alright, let's focus down the highest one, the 21, I believe.
29, yeah.
29, yeah.
They changed it with Rise of Rohan, I believe. The trait was changed so that
Heals on Pine
halves
Leaf.
the cooldown. I think the cooldown used to be 10 minutes, then they reduced it to 5, and then the trait reduces that by half.
Yeah,
to
but
2 minutes.
just like a few months ago or something, I remember it being 2.5 minutes with the trade.
Can we use AoEs now since somebody killed something?
Yes.
Yes, AoE the hell out of them.
Okay, AoEing then.
I'm still getting the loot, so I'm guessing that's just.
Yeah, it's
Captain
because
General,
it's because we have it
up to
tapped. We just don't
20,000.
have it. You know,
Yeah, that's
because of the way
impressive.
tapping works. So I don't know what that means,
But these
but
aren't marked for open tapping, so.
oh well, then I have no idea.
Like we're taking it. This will be a great achievement for us.
Yeah,
And I don't
especially
wanna be
since we
flying out the
had
window
our
just as we achieve victory.
least group. So clearly it's the warg that prevents us from taking stuff. Well, that was a nice hit on their part. Alright, let's try to get the CG down since he's... There we go. Now, finally, the final target.
Because he'd be an elf. There we go.
Alright, awesome!
Victory!
That's a huge achievement for our show.
And I completed the deed.
And we all completed the deed. So, or, well, maybe not all of us, but... Alright. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching another episode of Fellowship of the Creeps. We've actually finally taken a location on the map without being rudely interrupted by Freeps. So I think that's pretty big deal. Or it just shows the way that NPCs are getting weaker and weaker with each update. So
Or we're getting better and better with our...
no, Pine
advancing
Leaf,
in
don't
rank.
be crazy. Come on. We're not getting better.
What do you mean? So all that audacity that we've added must be good for something.
It must be, you're right. Alright. Does anybody have any closing thoughts, final comments, anything at all?
Aside from woohoo, we finally won something.
Yeah, that was fun. That was fun. Actually winning something. And I blame the Warg full-heartedly.
The warg as in your sister.
Yes.
Can't wait for her to watch this episode then.
Yeah.
You might not be able to talk for the next episode.
Well, he might talk about an octave higher.
Okay. Thank you guys so much for watching another episode of Fellowship of the Creeps. And we'll see you guys again next week for the 35th episode. We keep making it farther than I expect each week. I think that's how that thing works. But anyway, thank you guys again for watching, and we'll see you again real soon. PVMP and dang, subscribe.